picked first or second in the Sun Belt. And, they blew out their opponent the first game, and then against Tennessee, they actually hung in there. Except Tennessee, I think, went on a 16-2 run, which was the difference in the game. Kind of like what we did with Vermont. Went on a nice run, and then other than that, it's pretty even. So they're capable. They're very athletic, and they're going to play 3 around 2. Even though they're always going to play 4 perimeter players, if that makes any sense, and they'll alternate which big they put out on the perimeter.
In the first couple games, Coach, turnovers kind of an emphasis thing. Is anything kind of moving into tomorrow night that you want to keep an eye on?
Well, I actually think we've done a really nice job of taking care of the ball. I think we've had 11 and 13 the first 2 games, and which is not a bad number when you're starting 2 freshman guards. But I do think we can do a better job than that. But I don't know if that's been our biggest problem. Our biggest problem, if you say it's a problem, is we haven't really had everybody doesn't have to play great, but we really haven't had everybody playing okay yet. We've had like 1 superstar and then 3 okay guys, and 1 guy having a really off night, and we just need everybody to be okay. The bad nights don't need to be negative nights, and then the bench can certainly give us a little bit more. But I don't think we played poorly at all. I thought Vermont, other than a 5-minute stretch to start the game, I thought we really played pretty well. We knew that'd be a hard game.
What do you think has kept maybe the starting backcourt from drawing more free throws to this point?
Well, I don't think we drive it very well. I can't remember when Quentin's been in the paint off driving the ball in a half-court offense, and Devon doesn't get in there enough either. Maybe we're going to have to design some things to make it look more open for them, but that never stopped Frank or Devontae from getting in there. So I do believe that we can help them with that, but they got to play downhill more. And but you look at our team. Our team hasn't drawn many free throws. Michigan State, we end up shooting almost as many as they did, but a lot of that was late game fouls and things like that. Vermont, we didn't shoot very many free throws at all. I don't think we got to the bonus in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of that's on the guards to get fouled. They're protecting the dribblers, so why wouldn't the dribbler attack the defense? And we got to do a better job of that.
Has that been a big emphasis this week?
No, it's always an emphasis to get downhill and everything, but I haven't made it. You have to get fouled every possession. But that is certainly something that we're trying to emphasize, to get downhill and touch the paint off the bounce.
Coach,
and if we do that, we'll get fouled.
Coach, you played a couple tough games against quality opponents, as you've mentioned, and obviously this non-conference schedule, one of the tougher ones in the nation. How do you think these couple of close games to start the season have kind of helped the team, especially the younger guys?
Well, I don't think the Vermont game was a close game, but and the Michigan State game ended up being close, but it was a double-figure game almost the entire game. But I do think that you can get more out of playing games like that than you can blowouts. I think that we had a lot better chance to get better through playing tough competition where situations actually matter, as opposed to a 30-point game where situations don't matter near as much or they're not magnified. And we haven't handled them all perfectly at all, but I do think that the tough games are good for you. You just got to make sure you win them. Hopefully playing at home will give us a better chance to do so.
Is there any area that your team has surprised you so far?
I don't know about surprised. Probably not surprised. I think the inconsistency with individuals has surprised me a little bit. We've had some great performances already, and then we've had some very, below average performances. Not very many, but a couple of below average performances. And if you look back to the past teams we've had, I don't know that I can remember very many where you looked at a guy and said, "Ooh, he was really bad today." I don't remember saying that about Devontae or Spee or Malik as much, because they would always figure out a way to do something positive for your team. And that's one thing that excites me is I think we're just scratching the surface of what we can become.